All right, I gotta get a public service announcement out. I had to, cause this is my guy, and I gotta show some love. I just titled this. I wrote some few notes down. This ain't finna be a long thing. I just gotta get it out. I called this "My Love for Harry Potter." Y'all like Harry Potter? I thought you said you finna try to build. I seen all your videos. You trying to build a horror channel? You could go. You might as well make a Harry Potter channel. It's better Harry Potter channels on the internet. Harry Potter folklore. Go check him out. He good. Harry Potter theory. He good. Harry Potter more. He good. I watch all them. Them dudes younger than me, cause I'm 37. I wasn't into books. They knew the fantasy world of Harry Potter from the book era back in the day to the movie era. They know way more shit than me. But I know my damn shit enough. And I'm telling you now, I call this my love for Harry Potter for a reason. This is the fucking guy. And I'm going to tell you why I'm finna get him out the way. Because this is a horror channel, no doubt. I love horror. If I wasn't going to cover him in October, it wasn't going to be no month to cover. What? I'm going to cover in February for the Love Potion month? That kind of would have worked. But should I still might throw something in just by thinking of that real quick. It's a freestyle. It's a no script. I'm putting this in horror category because if you've seen my videos, I did in-depth analysis. I got some guys in there, Candyman, Hannibal Lecter, John Doe, but I also got Tom Riddle, aka Lord Voldemort. Because this nigga is, to me, top 10 villain of movie horror, Dark Vader, whoever you want to name. This dude, any slasher you could think about, don't do the forbidden. They don't kill kids. This motherfucker kill kids, women, babies. You can't tell me this not a horror movie. I don't care. I know it's the fantasy, the fantastic beasts, the spells, the charms, the Quidditch game. I get all that. And it's definitely that. A fantasy, magical, thrilling world. But it's fucking horrors too. It's still Aurs, which are police, FBI type of agent inspectors. And it's still dark wizards. Basically, outlaw, felon, wild, wild west type of motherfuckers. This got everything for, that's what I'm saying. That's why I say my love for Harry Potter. This got shit for babies, kids, teenagers, grown-ups. So if you go see Lion King, it's a good ass movie, no doubt. But everything really is for a certain age range, babies to about 11. You ain't taking your 14, 15-year-old kid to go see Lion King. Harry Potter is different because they start off in school, unlike normal people and normal muggles, they go to school at 11. So everything you learn from their perspective is magical up until 11 when you go to school. Where our muggle life, we go to school from K4 all the way to college in our 20s. So that's already different and a nice little aspect to go about. But also with the Magicking world, it got a lot of dark shit in this. This ain't just happily go lucky. Like, I'm gonna go back to my I kind of go off topic and I do that a lot. With my Lion King reference, you ain't taking your 15-year-old son or daughter to go see that. They good. But you can take your 15-year-old son to see this because they growing with Harry, Hermione, and Ron throughout the movie. From 11 to 12 to 13 to 14 to 15. You get what I'm saying? Every year the movies came out, these kids are getting older. So if you was say you the same age as Daniel Radcliffe in real life, that's Harry Potter, or Emma Watson, that's Hermione Granger, or Rupert Grint, that's Ron Weasley, Tom Felton is Draco Malfoy, Al Rickman is Sirius Snape. Richard Harris and Michael Gambit is Dumbledore, Albus Dumbledore, the great Dumbledore. Ralph Fiennes is Lord Voldemort. I just wanted to get the cast out. It's 20 other motherfuckers I could have named, but them like the staples. You know what I'm saying? Them people who I named. It's still McGonagall, Sirius Black, a bunch of other motherfuckers. You know, if you know the franchise, you know. My point is, you growing with these characters through the years. When I came across Harry Potter, I was in my fucking 30s. And I still went into the world. But when I realized Voldemort tried to kill a baby, You know what I'm saying? Harry was a baby. He tried to kill him. You don't see Jason go in there and slash the baby, or Freddy stick a baby with his nails, or Chucky. They never even really suggest that these slashers will do some shit like that. Now we know Freddy was a child killer, maybe even pedophile, but they don't even suggest that in the movies. Voldemort don't get his acclaim as a horrific, because J.K. Rowling, the writer and creator of Harry Potter, said she took something from like Hitler or Idi Amin or just dictator killer motherfuckers from real history to come up with Voldemort. So when I did my analyzing evil about him, I was surprised how deep his evilness went compared to the other people I did my in-depth analysis on. Like, that's the only reason this dips into horror to me. Excuse me. It's from Baltimore. This isn't my favorite character. A lot of times, I go for the bad guys in situations. Not like I want the good guys to lose, but I like to see them get some wins before they take their loss. This franchise not like that. Harry, my man from day one. Day one, he my A1. I love Harry. I want him to win every time. But Baltimore is such an evil motherfucker. It's just intriguing every time he on screen. I'm not finna go from, you know what I'm saying, the Philosopher's Stone or Sorcerer's Stone, whatever one you want to call it, all the way to Deathly Hallows 1 and 2. This is not an in-depth analysis of the franchise. I just had to throw my shout out to Harry Potter and the entire franchise because you will never see no other YouTuber bring up Harry Potter during horror month. But damn it, this movie got horrors in it. James and Lily's death. They was like 20, 21 when they died. Lord Voldemort. Like, this movie, you can get caught up in the magic, the potions, the spells, the classes, Ravenclaw, you know what I'm saying, Slytherin, Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, you know what I'm saying, Quidditch, you know what I'm saying, Hippogriffs, you know what I'm saying, Trolls. All the shit they got, the Fantastic Beasts. They got trolls. They got all kind of like demonic werewolves, creatures, tarantulas. Aragog was a tarantula, big as fuck. Like, all that shit can be horrific. Witches can be taboo. You could be a good witch, a bad witch, a good wizard, bad wizard. Like, this got a lot of Halloween-ish aspects and lore to it with the giants. Know what I'm saying? The half giants, half breeds, werewolves, Inferi, Dementors. Like, this shit can have some horror. They got horror aspects to it. Horcruxes. Like, man, this got a lot of horror aspects to it. And I ain't finna, like, drag on. Because I knew it was gonna be no other time I can get this out. It ain't gonna be a lot of content ever on Harry where it's appropriate for a horror channel. So I had to give my love shout out to Harry Potter. This is what I called it. My love for Harry Potter. And I'm out. Zeezy the King. Snuck it in the horror month.